What's up everyone, it's Magic, straight from epic Iceland with this bad boy. This is a Sigma 28-45mm lens. It's a zoom that has a prime characteristic because it has the constant aperture of f1.8. So I'm gonna shoot a couple, wedding couple here right now. We're gonna go to two epic places, maybe three. One being Kvernfoss, which is a waterfall. I love it, it's gonna be beautiful. So come with me, let's do it. Let's do it. What I'm going to be shooting with today is my Sony A9 Mark III, and like, look at this. This lens is pretty big, so definitely way bigger than my 1.8 prime lenses. But check this out, it has almost every focal length that I love. 28, 35, almost a 50. So that's why I'm so excited to actually shoot with this lens. Look at this.
Alright, so after meeting with my couple, Sara and Gunley, we walk through the valley towards the waterfall. As you can see, the valley is already beautiful. There's a couple of minutes to get to the waterfall, and as soon as we could see it in the background, I stopped for a couple of these few, let's say, first photos. Like first photos, I always try to recognize how the couple interacts with each other, so I just take simple portraits of them standing, holding hands, looking at me, looking at each other, holding each other to see how they look in front of the camera. Here are the photos. As you can see, I also moved slightly from the up to see a different perspective to get some close-up shots as well. Then we walked a little farther to get closer to the waterfall, because closer to the waterfall means epic. We need more epic. And if you need some epic in your life, you can join me in Iceland this November. I'm hosting a retreat. It's a 4 nights at a luxurious lodge. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be amazing. We're gonna have 3 full days total. 2 days of shooting, 1 day of exploring Iceland. I'm gonna be hosting master classes, and check this out, I have only 3 single seats left and 2 private rooms left, and there's a discount only for you, my YouTube audience. Trust me, you don't want to miss this experience. I'm gonna teach you everything I know about wedding photography. Check out the link in the description and claim your spot. Okay, now it's time to add some movement, some motion to the photos.
Look at each other, 1, 2, 3, and go. Perfect. Can you go for a kiss? Perfect, beautiful. Perfect, that's beautiful, that's great, amazing.
Yep, it was beautiful. Just look at this. So these are shots shot at 28mm and 45mm, and they look like a prime. They're beautiful. You have shallow depth of field, sharpness, colors, everything is there. And here are sheeps. Okay, we decided to go down to the waterfall to get even better view, and when walking, I was constantly shooting. So this is a tip for you, constantly shoot, especially when changing spot from one spot to another spot. You can add this in between moments, these close-up shots, these motion shots. You're gonna add something extra to those posing shots you're shooting.
Perfect. That's amazing, that's amazing. Keep looking at each other, keep looking at each other. Oh, it looks amazing. Well, look at each other if you can. Perfect. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. That's beautiful.
Upon looking at these images and reviewing them after the entire shoot, I realized one thing. I'm so used to using prime lenses that I was barely using the zoom ring actually. So when looking at all the images that I decided to edit from this shoot, which is 265 images, 171 I shot at 28mm, and then 65 I shot at 45mm, only 30 photos in between. If you want to take a look at these photos at your own pace, you can do it by checking out the gallery I made using the sponsor of this video, which is PicTime. PicTime is my way of delivering my photos to the clients. I include photos, full resolution photos that they can download. It's linked with the international store, so anywhere in the world my clients are, I can set up the store for them so they can order printed products straight from my gallery. And then I include a slideshow with licensed music that I make using the PicTime, and I also create a blog for my website using PicTime. PicTime is just this crazy tool that has it all. It has it all that I need for my workflow as a working wedding photographer. And my recent favorite feature, face recognition with the gallery, so the guests can interact with the gallery by choosing the faces they want to see photos of. So they can just quickly find the photos of themselves with the couple. It is a game changer. If you don't use PicTime, I highly recommend use code MAGIC to get extra month off.
That was beautiful.
Okay, before heading to the next spot, we decided to shoot some more photos down at the waterfall. And here actually another tip for you. So if you're at a location like this, you're gonna see how difficult the light is because the light is coming only from one direction. That's why I pose them the way they're both facing the same direction. I wanted to try a photo when they're looking at each other and like being close at each other. I love this pose, but it is not working with that top light here. So I decided to use it to my advantage. So I went for a different pose, like kind of a backlit with just the side of the face lit up. So I posed both of them separately so I can have like a waterfall in between and you know, like what I call a superhero pose. So like the guy standing with the hands in a pocket, wide legs, and both of them kind of looking towards the light. And you can see the result here. I think it's great. I think it's working well for a location like this.
Oh, wow. Yep, on that little spot right there. Just hold your hand. Yep, like this. Gunli, is there anything that you could just like slightly like, yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. Look at each other. Beautiful. Beautiful. 1 second. That's awesome. That's perfect. Wait, I'll just have your dress. Maybe it will fly a bit.
This is something I learned in the recent years, that yes, you have to take care of the dress. It has to look good and you're the one seeing it, so you make the call.
Beautiful, perfect, amazing. Perfect, we got it.
Yep, another tip, whenever you say, okay, we're good, we're done, come back, keep shooting. Don't stop shooting. That's the moment they relax. That's the moment when they come back in the most natural way. And it looked great. It just looked amazing. Some of my favorite photos are these from that walk. Funny enough, on the way back, we crossed a wedding couple. They had a ceremony there in front of the waterfall. And well, back a couple years ago, I also shot a wedding there. If you want to shoot wedding there, come to my Iceland retreat and make a portfolio from Iceland. It's gonna be epic, I promise.
That's amazing. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's it. That's it. Perfect. Perfect. Okay.
Yes, perfect. It was time to leave and say goodbye to Kvernufos. On the way to the next spot, we stopped at this little meadow.
Okay, and stop here.
This purple, nice flowers, they just looked great with the mountains in the background, and I wanted to use that f1.8 aperture to get as shallow depth of field as I could.
You're actually very good. Perfect. Just, yeah, touch your heads and heads towards each other, please. Yes, that's beautiful. That's perfect. Okay, and you can start coming back. So you also come first, Sarah. Beautiful.
Okay, it was time for the last spot of the day, which is this small glacier lake. Don't ask me to pronounce the name. For this part, I wanted to show you what I see in camera. That's why I mounted my Axon Simo recorder on top of my camera so you can actually see everything I see.
Hi, Susan. And by the way, look at this. I'm using DJI Pocket to film my videos. It's just so good. Yeah, let's do it. I feel like my experience of this autofocus, it's sometimes on the edges, it's not that good as Sony's, but I'm gonna let you judge by looking at these. Okay, take your jackets. Thank you. Okay, I'll have you holding hand and just going down here. So hold hands. Yep. That's perfect. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, stop here. Yeah, face each other. And yeah, you can go for a little hug. Yeah, okay. Like keep her warm, Gunlei. Beautiful, yes. That's amazing. Yeah, you can just, you know, keep getting warm like a little bit. Yeah, beautiful. That looks amazing. Superb. I'm gonna go from the other side. Okay, now look at each other, please. It's beautiful. Get closer with your heads. Perfect. Okay, now hold hands and come down to me. However you're comfortable doing this. Yep, coming closer to the water. Down here. Beautiful. Oh, stay like this for a moment. Look at each other. It's great. It's great. Okay, beautiful. I'll have just one more of you guys like walking back to me from somewhere from here. So Sarah on this side, Gunle here, and just holding hand and walking this direction towards me. Yep, yeah, we can go. Perfect. You can actually go faster. Go fast. Yep. That's perfect. Can you give me a fake laugh like Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Go, 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 go. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going, keep going. Okay, stop now for a second. Beautiful. Look towards this direction, both of you. Now heads together, towards each other, towards each other, towards each other more. Yes, that's beautiful. Oh, that's so good. Look at each other now. Closer, closer, closer. Go tight, tight, super tight. I'm just gonna do this. Oh, that's beautiful. That's so good. Can you go for a kiss? Beautiful.
You're doing great, honey.
No, it looks amazing. Well, I can show you on this now.
Oh.
Okay, so I think I want to do something like you guys where they are.
Yeah.
Like walking down.
Yeah.
First, and I'll have you Gunla going first this time, and just lead. You know, like go next to each other. Yeah. So I can have like both of you just next to each other going down this line here, so you can kind of going, looking at her, going, looking at her, can stop, cuddle, and then go down. So you start from where they are. Perfect. You can go whenever you're ready. Perfect. Beautiful. That's amazing. Stay here now. That was beautiful. Come further to the last piece here. Yes, that's beautiful. And I think hold her from the back. Keep her warm from the back. Yep. Heads together once again. That's beautiful. Heads towards each other. Yep, like this. Beautiful. Beautiful. Closer. That's great. That looks amazing. Yeah, the hair is great. Closer even. Beautiful. Okay, come here now, holding hands down here. Perfect, look at each other.
For some of the last photos, I decided to go for slow shutter, so walking shots in slow shutter in the rain. I think it does look great.
You're good, you're perfect. We're kind of walking back so we can walk.
We're just gonna stare at each other.
Yep. Beautiful. So this lens is actually pretty big, I'll be honest. And because I'm constantly switching either 28 or 45, I don't get any 35mm photos and any 50mm photos, which are my favorite. The beauty of this lens, you kind of don't need the primes. There's no prime like 28-1.8, but this zoom has 28-1.8. There's 35-1.8, we have a lens like this, and then there's 45-1.8. So yeah, it's tons of opportunities with this one lens. So I enjoyed shooting with this. I enjoyed the results. As you can see, it's like all wet and it's been working. I've had this weird problem when the subject was at the edge of the photo, closer to the edge, and the autofocus was not tracking. So I was like pointing at the thing and like the person, and it was just not tracking. But other than that, I freaking love it. It's great.